One of four Tar Heels in double figures tonight, 14 points, 4 boards, 3 assists as well for freshman Justin Jackson, joining us in the Coke Zero postgame report. And Justin seemed like well, with Florida State, it always is a very physical game underneath. Just tell me a little bit about how it was out there for you today.
It was definitely the most physical game I've played so far in the ACC. They definitely like to push. They play defense a whole lot like we try to play defense. But it was a lot of fun, really competitive, and I really enjoyed it.
We've talked a lot about you getting more comfortable and your shot going in a little bit more. It didn't go in as much tonight, yet you still found ways to help the team win.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me is free throws. Missed 5 of them, I think, so I'm definitely going to have to get back to the free throw line and practice. But I think finding other ways to help the team win is definitely a big thing. Like you said, I didn't get a ton of them to fall, but I tried to do other things that could help the team.
Your minutes elevated a little bit right now because of all the injuries to other guys. Is that okay with you? You feel good out there for 34, 35 minutes?
I get tired. I think all of us get tired. But, we all got to step up. We all got to come together and do whatever we have to do to keep this thing going. Obviously, it's unfortunate we have so many injuries, but I think we have the perfect guys to be able to step up and contribute.
Last thing, when you have a guy like Rattan Mays who was just on fire for them, what kind of things can you try to do to slow him down?
Just do what you can do. Just play good defense, get a hand up. Obviously tonight he was in a different world and was just hitting everything. But I think all you can do is just try to play good defense, get a hand up, and hope he misses.
18 points, 14 rebounds for Brice Johnson tonight. ACC, we're still checking, but we think it's an ACC career high for Brice as far as rebounds with the 14 this evening. And Brice, just tell us a little bit about what was going on for you out there tonight.
Just try to stay aggressive and try to be a great rebounder that Coach wants us to be. We're lacking in numbers since everybody's getting a little hurt, getting a little banged up. So, I just have to go out there and help as much as I can. And, that's just the one thing I was really helping out today. I was really boxing out the right way and getting all the rebounds for us.
You had 3 early fouls in this. How do you stay aggressive and still do what you want to do when you have a little bit of foul trouble?
Well, before I went out with the foul trouble, I had like 6 and 6, I guess somebody told me. So, I just tried to stay a little positive with it and just remember that you are going to need to be back in there eventually because, we don't have as many, like I said, we don't have as many players as we would in a non-injury season. So, I just wanted to stay positive and not think the way I sometimes think when I get in foul trouble. So, just try to stay positive.
How's your back doing? Coach Williams mentioned it was a little tight before the game got started.
It's all right. It's going to probably tighten up tonight when I go to sleep. So it's probably going to get a little worse than it is now. So, I'm feeling pretty good.
Coach was quick to applaud your effort in diving on the floor in a possession there. I think it was in the first half for your team. I know that's something he's been working hard with you on. How tough is that to kind of get in your mind that that's something you need to do?
I try to do it every time, but sometimes it's like I can just pick it up, but at the same time, somebody else is going to die for it. So Coach gets a little frustrated with me when I do that.
Big guys for Florida State. By the way, Brice is conducting this interview even with Marcus Page doing his best to distract him. Brice, some big guys on Florida State. Just the challenge that they have with that size that they have.
They have a few 7-footers on that team, so it was pretty difficult for some of the guys to get layups up. They were towering over everybody. So, we just did a great job of trying to be aggressive and trying to go right at them. At the same time, they are pretty tall, but if you go right at them, they're either going to get a foul or they're just going to block it. So, you just have to stay aggressive and just go through them.